Does 2024 feel like it's going to be your best year yet? If so, you probably have something in common with many of my clients, and it has a lot to do with, you guessed it, authenticity. Stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to reveal why. Welcome back. My name is Marco Benitez, also known as Coach Marco B. I'm a certified professional coach specializing in authenticity and burnout. Today, I want to talk to you about why 2024 feels like it's going to be your best year yet. This year, more than in previous years, many people I've spoken to, including clients and others, have shared with me that they have this feeling about 2024. It's nothing specific, it's just this feeling that something is going to be different this year. They're expecting things to finally go their way, to accomplish their goals, but to also do something that gives them a sense of purpose. And while they share this feeling in common, what a great 2024 looks like for them is different for each of them. The most obvious thing to consider is that we're moving farther away from the challenges that COVID-19 brought us. During the lockdown period of the pandemic, many of us began to realize how much we lost and perhaps took for granted. As we started to move past the pandemic and the world began to open up again, our recovery was still ongoing. Recovery not just in a physical, mental, and emotional sense, but also socially, economically, spiritually, and existentially. And it seems like the last two, spiritually and existentially, which are intertwined, are beginning to take precedence. When I talk about spirituality in this context, I'm not referring to religion or faith practice. I'm referring to the part of you that is not your mind and is not your body, your higher self or greater self, if you will. Now, if you don't believe that there is a spiritual component to your being or in the existence of a soul, then you may find it difficult to relate to this video. And again, I'm not talking about religion. So if you do believe that you're more than just this physical body running around, working, paying bills, and killing time until the day you eventually die, then you may want to stick around because you might find some food for thought that perhaps can make 2024 your best year. Biologically, from a cellular perspective, you're not the same person you were when you were born. You're not even the same person you were 7 years ago. Due to the life cycle of cells in your body, it's estimated that about every 7 years, your body renews all of its cells. So from when you were born, you had a different body at a cellular level when you were 7 years old. And again, 14, 21, 28, 35, and so on. But while physically you're not the same person, there is a part of your being that has never changed. Some call it a soul, some call it their essence, some call it their higher selves. It's this part that whispers to you which way to move to reach the goals that will fulfill you. Because it whispers, you might just get this feeling that you're supposed to do something, that something is different in a good way for you. Trying to decipher that feeling can be a little tough sometimes. Like, is this something I should pay attention to or just something to ignore? It's kind of like phantom cries, and every new parent goes through this and knows what I'm talking about. Every new parent can say that at least once they've had a shower interrupted by sticking their head outside of the curtain or shutting off the water because they swear they hear their baby crying. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Google phantom crying and it's sure to give you a good laugh. But this whisper from something deep within you is kind of the same thing. Am I hearing something? Should I stop what I'm doing and look into this more? So how does this relate to why 2024 feels like it's going to be your best year yet? Well, it really depends on whether you actually feel that. Just like the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you're ready to shift into a higher level, you'll begin to sense the whispers of your soul. This leads into the existential aspect of this feeling. When I talk about the existential aspect, it really is synonymous with your sense of purpose. Purpose is a huge part in our fulfillment in life. Take burnout, for example. When looking at burnout and how it affects many people in their work and in their professional lives, one of the risk factors for developing burnout is lacking a sense of purpose. Showing up to work, doing the same job every single day, and not feeling like it makes a difference either in your organization or in your life, or both, can lead you down a path that starts as frustration and can eventually snowball into stress and eventually burnout. Purpose is what motivates us to start our day, to look forward to doing the work that lies ahead of us, and allows us to navigate and push through the tough times. So why does 2024 feel like it's going to be your best year yet? Well, because you're ready and you're capable. But are you willing? That's the question that only you can answer. Manifesting has been in the spotlight for the last couple of years, but in my opinion, this mainstream spotlight fails to emphasize one very important part of the manifestation process, and that is you have to take action and put in work. I've seen a lot of videos where people highlight the material things they've manifested by repeating mantras and writing things down in journals. And while those are components that can be considered part of the manifestation process, they fail to highlight the most important aspect, which is putting in work and effort to achieve those goals. Even the Bible says faith without actions is dead. So if you have this feeling that 2024 is going to be your year, embrace it. Be grateful for it. Begin to formulate a clear vision of what you would like to accomplish. Write down your goals and look at them daily. And most importantly, create a plan to put in the work to make it happen. Remember, if you can perceive it and you can believe it, then you can achieve it. Don't waste that fresh New Year energy. Put it into action today. Because if you have a feeling that 2024 is going to be your year, then it probably is. That's the universe letting you know now is the time to proceed, and you'll have help along the way. It's up to you to make it your reality. And that's my thought for today. I'd love to hear about your 2024 goals and what you feel 2024 is calling you to do. Tell me in the comments below. If this resonated with you, then please like, follow, and subscribe so you can enjoy new content as I release it. And share this with someone who you feel deserves to have a great 2024 too. My name is Marco Benitez, also known as Coach Marco B. I'm a certified professional coach specializing in authenticity and burnout coaching. If you need help creating a roadmap for your best 2024, or if you need help deciphering how 2024 can be your best year, I'm here to help. Follow me on social, listen to my Authenticity podcast, the Business of Being You podcast, or check out my website, coachmarcob.com. Remember, you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. And I'll see you in the next video.